All right, it should be okay now. Thanks, guys. How about now? Good morning, Lee, Dor, Banzai. Nichan, thank you to let me know. Good? Okay. Hi, Steve C. Hi, Clifton. Welcome, everyone. Good morning, and nice to see you. And Izzy Bader, sound is good. Thank you. Hi, Todd. Good morning, everyone. Happy to see so many traders up so much in the early morning in the market time, at least in Europe. As you know, we have already the afternoon, but indeed, we are already wakened for some hours and definitely ready for trading. Hi, Sebastian. Nice to see you. Good morning to you. Traders, well, as you know, this is still a shortened week. It has not changed and it won't indeed. So Friday is not going to be a trading day for us because the stock exchange is closed due to Good Friday, Easter coming, and not just in the world actually, but even by the TEFs. And as you could see in the VIP room, Clifton already promoted the TEFs sale, Easter sale. If you want to check it, please just click on the landing page of the Easter sale and check the great promotions both on the funded accounts and on the challenges. If you have an account already and you want to upgrade, because this is possible, of course, from student to pro or pro to expert or VIP or master package. Of course, there is a discount as well. Please just contact your account manager, or even you can just contact me definitely for some more information about that. So traders, welcome everyone. This is Tuesday trading here after another, well, let's call it like a green day on the market. I was not very much satisfied with yesterday trading day, as most of you. Either indeed reason for that actually that the market was quite lazy. Indeed, now as I see, we are starting a little bit more to the green side, thanks to another jitters on the tariffs that might the next target. No, it's already red on the SPY. It was green 10 minutes ago, but actually the jitters is going regarding the tariffs is on the automakers. So indeed, I'm going to watch today Tesla, GM, and the rest, like Ford, if you like it. Also, it was much nicer in the beginning of the day. Now you see the GM as well. It just went higher. So it's no actual news yet. It's just hopes. Just a hope is here that might it's going to be an ease on the automakers as well, on the car industry. As you can see, even Tesla started nicely higher in the pre-market, but since then is just failing down to this 250 area. But again, I'm going to check these car makers here, even not just the US ones, but XPV and the rest here as well. Hi, Tara. Good afternoon to you. Nice to see you. So automakers on my radar, first of all. Second, today earnings continued again, and we got J&J, BAC, CD, PNC already, plus Ericsson after market close. We will get UAL, IBKR, OMC, GBHT, and the rest. So the earnings season is in full force at the moment, and seems like that the banks are still doing great. I'm going to talk about it later. Other news, economic news as well today, not just like yesterday. Also yesterday, as I mentioned you, we had several FOMC member speakers, and Waller, she is on the line to go with the rate cuts. So according to the speech, there is a chance that there will be a rate cut because of the tariffs are pressuring the markets. Well, let's see the next FOMC meeting minutes, or even the decision is going to show for sure. But don't forget that tomorrow at 1:30, if I remember right, we will get Powell on the mic. So Wednesday at 1:30, if I am not Now let me just check. Yes, 1:30 p.m. Fed Chair Powell speaks, so might he's going to give some more hint about this possible rate cut on the next FOMC decision. So today, though, as this is a Tuesday, we will see some economic news here already. So actually, like 37 minutes ago, and this was the Empire State Manufacturing Index, which just came much better than expected. That's a quite of a good news for the market. But unfortunately, the import prices, no, this is a good news as well because it was decreased and not increased. This is better regarding at least on the inflation side. So import price is lower than expected, and the Empire State Manufacturing Index, it did not contract that much as it was expected. So that's a good one indeed, so far at least. Today we will get FOMC member Cook speaks, but only at 7:10, and CB leading it, no, sorry, as GBP. Yeah, I was just mixing the symbols here. So indeed, no more economic news today. Tomorrow is going to be more interesting with retail sales before the market opens, 9:15 industrial production, capacity utilization rate. After that, as I mentioned you in the afternoon, especially Fed Chair Powell speaks, Hammack speaks before that, business inventories, NAHB, housing market index, and so on. So lots of news, but rather only tomorrow. Hi, Yolima. Good morning to you. Nice to see you here. Welcome all of the new subscribers to the YouTube TEFS Trading Room. Welcome everyone, traders. My name is Agi. If you have not met with me yet, most of my traders here, they are with me for years. I'm leading trading room and mentoring traders for more than 15 years plus, and I have almost a 2 decades experience in trading, especially stocks traders, but I was trading forex. Sometimes I still do in the mornings because it's just fun, and options too. By the way, I'm still a little bit into crypto, but rather on the swing side. And my main profession is definitely to be a mentor for the traders. So if you need any help here, please just let me know. Private mentoring hours, you can get it with the funded account packages by the TEFs. And as I just mentioned, we are just making a huge Easter sale. So please just watch out and look for the great promotions here. I just posted in the chat the landing page there. You can just check the promotions. Hi Rokaf, hi Alamu. Good morning to you. Nice to see you, everyone. And let's just continue with the news. Well, around the world, let's see how the stock exchanges worked out. Well, a little bit higher though, but I must tell you, yesterday this very undecided market, it was not giving too much, let's call it faith to the bullish move. And traders, we have a very important technical pattern here on the SPY, which we need to talk about. Actually, not just the SPY, but look at the Tesla, what happened here. On my daily chart, what you can see here in the corner, it is this beautiful purple line is the 200 EMA, the red one is the 50, or yes, the 50 EMA, sorry, and the green one is the 20 EMA. You know exactly what is death cross. If not, I'm just going to tell you. So death cross, we are calling the technical pattern when the 50 EMA from above, it's crossing the 200 EMA. Why we do call it in the technical world, technical analysis world, as a death cross? Because usually it's signaling more downside in the near future for the stock or the ETF, or in the SPY case, it's the S&P 500 ETF as well. So this is a quite of a red flag for the bulls, and a great party time might can be for the bears. So let's just check the S&P 500 daily as well. In the meantime, traders, S&P 500 started in green. Now it's back to red, slightly red, but as you can see, it's just trying to make a reversal. So actually, this very much famous technical pattern is just occurred yesterday on the daily chart of the S&P 500. By the way, if you are interested, what is the opinion of especially the big analysts all around the world, especially in the US, then please just check out our daily newsletter, which is always posted in our social media. You can find TEFS Academy on the YouTube. You can, as you know, you can find us on the Telegram, on the Twitter, which is X now, and of course on the Facebook. So if you would like to be updated every day with a newsletter, please just join to our social media channels, and there you can get it every day freshly just next to your coffee if you are living in Europe. And for the US traders, immediately you can just read it in the morning when you get up. So actually, the SPY just made then this death cross yesterday is just formed. Of course, it's not a 100% that now it's going to go down indeed. Usually, which what I experienced during my 18 years of trading, it's usually there is a small pullback, and then if it's going to retest this level, in this case 560, 564, might it's going to get a roll over here. Now, yesterday we could not see any decision on this market. It just stopped on the 20 EMA, as you can see on this 544 level, 545 almost. And since then, you're just moving sideways again. Also, yesterday, we got some good news, especially for the triple Q on the exemption of the electronics goods and smartphones plus chips. That's why NVIDIA Apple should have gone a little bit more higher. NVIDIA was quite off holding for a while, then it just went to the downside, and Apple was definitely the black sheep of the triple Q because it definitely could not go higher with the gap and go. Indeed, it's just made a push down to this $202 level at the end of the day. So doesn't look that good indeed. Today, just for the newcomers, I'm just telling you that there are some rumors that might the um, era, the next things which maybe is going to be an exemption or a tariffs is, it's going to be the auto market, the car industry. We don't know yet for sure, but GM and Tesla is going to be on my list because of that. Hola Raspi, ¿cómo estás? I'm Spy Lately very low. Yes, and this was my other problem yesterday. Also, I closed out a beautiful green day, but mainly scalps, only one trade when I could make like a two partials indeed. But I'm very grateful for the green day. Hopefully you got a green day as well. Also, I really did not like the volume. As if you were listening to me yesterday, I called that several times, guys, that I do not like the volume. I just do not like the volume. And yeah, definitely the volume was not doing very well. Hopefully today is going to pick up a little bit thanks to the earnings. And as I've told you, we got at least some economic news here. So let's see what else. As I mentioned you, Europe in green, Asia in green, but not a huge green, slightly green, I would say. Futures red at the moment. Nasdaq is the only one which is trying to get back to the green. The triple Q, by the way, at the moment it is into the green side. Let's see whether it can just hold here. And among my watch list, I see Netflix because of some news. I'm just going to talk about it. Netflix is very nice and to the green side. Reason for that, some news, BAC earnings, and as I mentioned you, the banks on the earnings side doing great so far. Google is in green, Microsoft, Meta, Dow Jones future, the US 30, it's in green as well. PayPal is in green still, Oracle, Visa, and the rest of my big stocks are the red, including NVIDIA, Amazon, IBM, Oxy, even the Chinese stocks are slipping, and Apple again. It just cannot get on its feet, and Tesla is down to 0.79% at the moment. International news, not too much. Wall Street, on the Wall Street, S&P 500 got another target reduction because of the stagflation risk is growing indeed. Chinese official call for Americans pheasant after Beijing criticized Vance's use of the term. So unfortunately, the situation between China and USA is still not good at all indeed. Fund managers have never turned this pessimistic so quickly on US stocks, a survey finds. So as you can see, guys, the US stock market is still not out of the woods. Lots of rumors going on that this stagflation can stay here, which can cause a recession, especially if Trump is not going to get more and really a lot of ease on the tariffs. If this is not going to happen, the market uncertainty, volatility is just going to get crazy. So be careful still here on this market. All right, traders, let's see the big movers. If you have anything on the radar, please just let me know. I'm going to start it with BAC actually. As I see Scott already posted his list, I'm just starting mine. So I'm starting with the long list, and definitely BAC is going to be one of my favorite on the long side. Bank of America together with Citi, they just rose on some nice results that exceeded the analyst expectations. So we can just check BAC and see to the long side. Plus Netflix, as I mentioned you, 2% higher, almost 2% indeed, now 2.67, so almost 3. As the Wall Street Journal reported that the Netflix aims to achieve $1 trillion market capitalization and doubles its revenue from 39 billion last year by 2030. That's not bad indeed. So let's just check Netflix to the long side. Also, please, traders, be careful with the Netflix. It can be quite spready, okay? So watch out on the share size. Next one on my list is Johnson & Johnson, which was not that lucky with the numbers here. Actually, it's it's a mixed news because it's increased the sales forecast but left its full year earnings guidance unchanged. And as if you do remember, traders, I was having this concern before this whole earnings season has just started actually that might the guidance, the outlook is going to cause the problems, not even the numbers in this earnings season, and Johnson & Johnson is a perfect example for that so far at least. So because of the fact that Johnson & Johnson did not change the full year earnings guidance, it's just slipped away. Also, as you can see, it's just making a very nice comeback. So I cannot call J&J to the short side, I must tell you. I'm just going to call it to my secondary list indeed. So, but that's for sure, I'm going to watch it. USA Arnitsan checking. Okay, USAR, USA Rare Earth Inc., which is at the moment up 21% on lower price. So this is a pumper dumper. Looks like as an interesting candidate for sure. High volume, beautiful pumper. Let's see whether it can just be pumped even more to the upside. Let's just check it on our watch list. All right, what else here? Dow is here as well. This is the chemical stock, which is 4% down after a nasty upgrade or a downgrade, sorry, from buy at Bank of America. This is really a nasty downgrade. Traders, when something is just pushed down from buy rating, this can be very painful for the stockholders, as you can see it now as well. I really like it to the short side. Also, let's be careful because this is not a huge mover. I mean, it's not a big problem. Just in this case, we are not expecting to go this dollars, okay? Some cents, it's okay, 10, 20, 30 cents, but no more indeed. BA in the news too, next to the Netflix. This is actually doesn't look that good. Fell more than 3% after Beijing ordered Chinese airlines not to take more deliveries of Boeing planes and to halt purchases of aircraft equipment from U.S. companies, according to a Tuesday Bloomberg report. Again, another evidence traders that this trade war is going more and more nasty. BA is down 3% and seems like it's might still going to go lower on that really ugly news. Hi, Kevin. Good morning to you. Can you turn your volume up some, please? Yes, just a second. It's on the max, actually. So wait, I'm just trying to figure out here something. Never had problem with the volume here. Let's see like that. I just try to push up a little bit. Hopefully it's better. I move it a bit higher, and I get some technical help from my team. Hopefully my colleague, she knows how to do it. And please just give me some feedback if it's better now, because actually on the audio mixer, my volume is on the max. Okay. So this is on maximum, Kevin. I try my best. If you still experiencing some lower volume, please just let me know. Okay? And we are going to work on it immediately. All right, traders. So until this point, let's just get back to Baba or BA. BA is down. And if we are going to talk about Baba, let me just check Baba because it was strong yesterday. Today, not that much as I see, but might I'm going to watch it on my watch list. Loud and clear for Banzai. Lee, okay. Kevin, maybe on your side, if you can just turn the volume up, because then seems like that it's okay on my side. Thank you for the feedback, guys. Really appreciate it. Okay, thank you, Clifton. All right, traders. So hopefully by Kevin, it's going to be okay as well. What else in here? To the short side, we have some more, as I see Scott called some more like ACI, and I'm just want to check PNC, which was another stock here. It's moving down, but very, very low on the volume, so let's be careful with the PNC. I'm just going to put it to the short or the secondary list because of the lack of the volume, and I'm going to watch, I would say, Tesla, Apple, NVIDIA to the short side, but let's just be careful with these because I'm still expecting volatility and uncertainty on this ugly market trader. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Actually, I cannot put any more or more to my watch list at the moment. Let's just go with the flow. And VIP traders, good luck to you. Have a green day and see you tomorrow. Thank you. Okay, YouTube traders. Yes, MP. I'm just coming here with MP. I was just talking a little bit too much. I just got the Scott's time. Okay, so MP. Let's see MP. All right, traders. So I am here. I don't know why my my headset is just tricking me today. All right, guys, so back to the MP. MP looks like an interesting one, Nitsan. I completely agree. Yesterday it got a very, very big green day. Today it's a bit hesitating, but still moving much higher. Or this is today, sorry. 14th was a big day, and today it's higher with 6.92%. That's great. Let me just check it. Okay, you know what? Yeah, definitely. We should just watch it to the long side. Also, be careful because this looks like a little bit like a pumper, in my opinion. If I just go back to the historical prices, this 29.30 can be a problem here, but looks interesting. We should watch it for sure. Thank you for the MP. Tara, PLTR every day, one of our favorite, but let's see how does it look like. And actually, I've just seen that NVIDIA is trying to get back a little bit here as well. I like PLTR. It's up 90, 94 now. But look at the daily chart. I would be really happy to see that, first of all, breaking 98. I know it's still far away, but looks like really strong. I like PLTR and MP2. APLD to the short side, checking too. APLD, Applied Digital Corporation. To the short side, I don't know. Yeah, but this is under $5 level, Nitsan. Usually, brokers doesn't like to let actually these lower price stocks to short. But if we can short it, we can go for it. Looks like it's a very nasty news for this APRD. But again, yes, this low price can be a problem. Yes, Kevin, you figured out your Edge browser was turned down in volume mixer for some reason. Okay, I'm happy that you could just solve it. All right, traders. So let's see this today's market again. I really hope that yesterday uncertainty and this flat very low volume market is not going to be rinse and repeat. I feel like that the traders, I would say not most of the traders, but I feel like that maybe some traders are just sitting on the sidelines and really waiting for this madness to be over on the market. Especially the last week, I think it just scared some of the players on the market away, and I'm not sure that might this can be one of the reason why we are experiencing such a quite of a low volume on the market. I'm not happy for that, but what can we do? Like if you just checking yesterday's trading volume, it was barely reaching 68 million on the SPY. It's very, very low traders indeed. So let's see how we are going to be continued there. I would say if we can break the 20 EMA again and the high of the day, the $545 level with the SPY, this can be a nice continuation higher towards to this 560 level. If not, I'm going to watch the pre-market lows and especially this 535, $36 level for a breakdown. Now we are just drawing a small doji in the pre-market and the market is trying to get back to the green triple Q. It's quiet green, so if we want to go for longs, let's just focus on the tech stocks, especially the ones which are in green, like Netflix, Microsoft, Disney is in green as well, IBM is in green, AMD and NVIDIA just get back to the green side so we can watch them as well. AMD definitely on my watch list. Got some nice mover yesterday on that. Google is here, Meta, Apple, of course, which was the troublemaker yesterday because it did not want to go. And please, traders, don't forget the Bitcoin related stocks like coin because the Bitcoin is getting stronger, 1.5% at the moment higher, about $85,000 level. And as I see, even the coin is stretching a bit higher here. And don't forget Mara because Mara was a very nice mover yesterday. So we have a lot to go here. Question whether we will get a support from this market in any direction. But Tara, I love this PLTR, Nissan the MP2 API. I'm not sure I'm going to trade that. And anticipator, yes, MP can be a momentum. So I'm just going to put it here as well. All right, traders, we have just started. Good luck, everyone. Market is moving a little bit higher here with a small gap up, not a huge gap up. Let's see whether it can be a gap and go because yesterday it was a gap and fail day. Let's see whether today is going to be better indeed. All right, Scott called already Hood over 44 and VDA 140 or 111 and BA under 155 here. I'm just going to wait this market to trade this out. All right. Crazy movers as always, especially on the market. So good luck, everyone. Take it easy. We have time enough to get our beautiful patterns here, hopefully. Okay, wow, PDD is a crazy mover as I see. All right, let's see BA here. Boeing looks interesting for a gap and go traders, but it's still very, very early. It's too hectic at the moment. AMD, NVIDIA is very strong. Wow. Netflix is moving too. PLTR as well. Who this is not a big mover as I see. Okay. Yes, actually Boeing doesn't look bad under 160, 155.60 on the Boeing. Market is still making a little trouble here as I see. BAC on pullback, just checking. BAC. Yeah. Boeing looks very good, guys. I'm going to take a gap and go lower share size because it's very early on Boeing under 155.50, 155.50 on the BA. Okay. So only under 155.50. I'm going to take this and lower share size. Stop loss over 156.50 at least. Actually, we can take it under 155.70 already. But as I've told you, lower share size here. BAC, I'm checking AMD and NVIDIA are not stopping. Who does not stop indeed? Overall market, though, stopped a little bit. So 66 is going to be my entry on the BA1, 55 and 66. And let's see whether it can make a continuation. NVIDIA is pulling back, Hood pushing higher. Netflix I'm watching too here. PLTR, of course. No entry yet on the BA, but I am waiting for that. Oh, SPY just moved down. Ouch, that doesn't look good. No entry yet on the BA, but still looks good in my opinion. All right, traders, coin in the meantime, I'm still watching because this looks like as a great possible continuation. As I mentioned you, the Bitcoin is very strong. So no entry yet on the BA. Scott just called Apple, by the way. PLTR, wow. If you took this breakout, well done. It still has not convinced me. Let me just check this BAC here. Just duplicate my panel. So no entry yet. Scott wants to short the BA on 157, by the way. Netflix, I'm checking here. All right, PLTR, wow, that's crazy. Let me just check Mara here as well. Meta. So Scott is ready to short the BA under 157, by the way. Very hectic moves all around the market. Again, traders, be extremely careful, please, okay? We'll look for a long in NVIDIA on this pullback legs. Yes, this is what I am expecting as well. Actually, Meta traders, Meta, it's moving down like crazy. TQQQ is down too. TQQQ looks very nice under 40, 49 and 80, by the way, but the overall market is extremely hectic. I'm still waiting. Netflix, though, guys, I must tell you, it looks like as a possible continuation. Market is still in a consolidation. Like if you're checking it, the candles are quite of next to each other. This means that there is still no decision. Also, if I'm just checking the Netflix, it looks very, very good for a breakout. I'm a bit afraid of this market, but the Netflix over 957 with a stop loss under 950, so very big stop loss, but it looks very tempting on this 957.20 is going to be my entry here on this Netflix. 957.20 only. And the stop or the share size, it's micro share size because it has like a $7 stop loss, okay? BAC over 38.50, checking BAC. Guys, Netflix is in. I want to see a Netflix 962 for the first partial. 962 for the first partial. Come on, Netflix. BA, not yet, no entry yet. And on the BAC, yes, it looks interesting for a gap and go. Looks interesting for a gap and go, Alamu, on the BAC over the semi-round number. Also, I'm not quite satisfied with the volume, unfortunately. Meta pulled back to PLTR still continues. Who does continue? Scott is longing Apple over 20210. And Lex, your NVDA is getting ready over 112.20, but we need this market to break the highs. And in this case, I agree that the NVDA, for me, it's only over 112.20, but can be a really nice trade here on the NVDA. I like it. 112.20, and the stop loss on the NVDA traders, it's 111.65, under 111.60 in this case. Let's see. 21 is going to be my entry on the NVDA. BAC, it still has not entered, or Netflix is making a small move here over 957. 962 would be my first partial here. As I mentioned you, SPY's trying to break. That's good. And the BA is still not doing too much. I'm still leaving there my entry. Meta, completely crazy, as I see. Okay, traders, watch out for Netflix. I am ready to take my water. I cannot see the chart with my. I'm ready to take my 75% of my share size here on, as I mentioned you, 962. Beautiful. Okay, 961.50, fantastic. I really like this Netflix here traders, but 962 just touched. I am taking my 75% out now. So first partial done by the Netflix, and I'm going to move my stop loss under 957, like 951.50. Okay, 951.50. All right, and VDA has entered too, and I don't like this nasty reversal. You are in already, okay. Lex taking too long, not responding. I don't like how it responded, and unfortunately, I am losing. Stop loss on the NVDA traders. It's under the 100 EMA, 111.20. I'm going to be out. Well, we can leave it under 111, but it's not good. On Netflix, though, is just making a killing now. Traders, the next partial on the Netflix is going to be 968, 969, and I'm still holding this NVDA. Stop loss on the NVDA needs to be under the 100 EMA level, which is 111, under 111.30, like 111.20. In the meantime, the market is still pushing higher, and I can't believe that this nasty little NVDA is just tricking me. PLTR is going out the roof in the meantime. That's funny. And the BA is still not moving. And look at AMD. Even AMD is moving. And again, NVIDIA just tricks me. So much do not like to see that. All right, traders, if you have not taken any partial yet on the Netflix, here is 963 already. I would take a partial, and unfortunately, my NVDA, if it goes under 111, 30, 20, unfortunately, it's not good. Mahmoud, yeah, I like SAU USD, but mainly for swing. All right, traders, unfortunately, seems like this NVDA wants to trick me here, and my maximum pain, it's under 111. And it's unbelievable that the PLTR is going through the roof. Netflix, the beautiful winner. Hood, though, it's just pulled back. Market overall, it's quite stronger, but NVIDIA is just staying behind, unfortunately. And Meta is going like crazy. BAC, who was calling BAC, guys? Alamu, it's making a quite of a nice consolidation now. Last chance for the NVIDIA traders, or Netflix is still doing great. My stop loss is under 957. So on the BAC 38.45 can be an entry, but watch out that this is not a huge mover. Okay, so this is not a huge mover. And then NVIDIA, shame on you. Come on, make this reversal here. All right, what else here? Netflix is still doing good. BAC hopefully is going to make the move. This Netflix, it's a bit crazy. And traders, this is the time to cancel my BA because BA is moving higher at the moment. So I'm canceling my BA. And the market is pushing higher. And I must tell you, this AMD looks very tempting over 96, but I have to admit that NVIDIA is enough for me at the moment. So if I'm checking Microsoft, Amazon, and Meta I like the best actually. If it's going to make a nice consolidation here, might I'm going to get in. Watch out on the Netflix in the meantime, traders. Around 968, I want to take a second partial, which is going to be more than $10 in the money. And I really hope that this is the reversal. Lex, are you still in the NVDA? That was crazy, actually. Scott has not taken any other trade at the moment. Hood is making a nice reversal too, guys, but I just do not like this nasty drop on that as well. Overall market is stretching higher. Here comes the big test for 60 on the triple Q. Yes, still in added to normal size since I still okay. Watch out because it still has not convinced me. This move on the NVDA, we need to go back immediately over 112. If it's not going to happen, we are in trouble. But on Netflix is still doing good. And traders on the Netflix, I'm going to put my stop loss just to break even now. Now let me see this Apple. Scott is talking a lot about this Apple today, and might I'm going to recall my BA trade here because it seems like an exhaustion on 158, which is a good sign. I see why Apple, it's one of the favorite of Scott's. Actually, it looks really good over 203 or a short under 202 because the market just tapped a little bit here. And NVIDIA, I just cannot believe you. I really do not want this to see to break the 111.50 there. Okay, Meta is just making a killing move. If Netflix is giving up again, traders, my stop loss 965 and 80. PLTR is making a beautiful bull flag. So does Netflix. NVIDIA trying hard. And the markets, I still feel a little shaky here. Like I feel like it just can fall off the cliff at any time, any moment. CVNA is very strong traders. In the meantime, I'm just checking the big movers here. It's too late to join, unfortunately, but we can watch it for later for a reversal. PLTR, of course, is here. City, 2.52%. This BAC doesn't want to move too much, as I see, Alamu. Meantime, NVDA, I can't believe you. It's just moving like Apple yesterday, right? Guys, this market is still weak, especially if we fell under the VWAP now. It's going to be over. And I'm just going to put a hard stop loss traders on the NVIDIA under this candle's low, which is under 111.10. I'm not going to wait for it anymore. This is just nasty. Last chance. And I just missed Roblox breakout. Can't believe that. or BLX. Last chance, yes, Lex. This is definitely the last chance. I like the volume in the red candles. That's why usually I'm not that patient with a trade, but I really like the volume in the red candles. It was quite low. I can't believe I just missed the Roblox with 1 second for this beautiful breakout. Okay, traders. In the meantime, on Netflix is still doing really good. I like it. On Roblox, I'm going to wait for a small pullback, market consolidating, might ready to break out. I can't believe this PLTR is just not stopping. Thank God our Netflix does not stop either. So on the Netflix traders, one more dollar to take the second partial on the Netflix and officially a $10 winner here. Okay. NVDA, shame on you. Tesla 254.50, checking. 254.50. This is a breakout. It's an inside day. Listen, if the market breaks out like crazy, Tesla can go with it for a scalp. For a scalp, yes. Anticipator. TQQ coming into yesterday's pivot point might get a pullback soon. Yeah, this is what I am afraid of. That's why traders, I'm just taking my second partial officially on Netflix. It's done. I took my second partial here and I am going to move my stop loss to break even. Okay, it still can go or stay on break even. This was a very, very nice trade on the Netflix. So on the Netflix, we took two partials already. Started on over 957, first partial 962, second partial 967, a $10 move, and let's see whether it still can stretch over 970. And finally, hopefully the NVIDIA is going to make this break over 112. Yes, Lex, I agree. Let me just check this TQQQ instead of Tesla. Tesla was a beautiful call. I was just too late for that. Kevin, yeah, AMD doesn't look bad either. I just do not like how this overall semiconductors are moving. So because of that, yes, Alan, we did. I was not expecting that to continue so fast. I was expecting it to make a gap and go or something like this. So I completely missed it, unfortunately. Also, again, back to the AMD. I was thinking on that, but the fact how NVIDIA is moving, I just do not like the whole semicon sector now. I think we should just move to something else here. RKLB checking. Yeah, Roblox I just missed with a second. I just can't believe that. All right, traders, so two partials done on the Netflix. Beautiful trade. And I'm just going to move my stop loss as I just checking here the chart, we can move the stop loss under 960, like 969, and just, lock in some profit. And guys, I must tell you, I gave so much chance, a lot of chance for this NVDA to prove that it can go higher. But again, if it's breaking this green candle, big green candles low, which was 111.12, I'm out. Apple is making a very nice cup and handle formation though here. And the SPY triple Q still trying to push higher there. SMCI la checking. I guess SMCI, INTC, all of them can be great. SMCI, nice. Ugly inside day, but let me just check it whether it can continue. And I'm going to check even INTC here. INTC doesn't look bad either if the market goes higher. SMCI, we can take it over the high, but I don't know. I don't know. You know what? It's just not the best risk reward ratio, unfortunately. Lex, I can't believe what I see. Look at this NVDA. It's just pushing back now. Amazing. All right, traders, the market is still pushing higher also. Watch out on the Netflix after two partials. My stop loss is 959. And let's see whether it can still keep pushing or not. Okay, what else we have here? Tesla. Would I missed it? So far, one beautiful winner on Netflix, and I really hope after that nice patience on the NVIDIA is going to give us something. Apple just broke this 203 if you took it. Usually I do not trade Apple. I just use it for like as Mayer used to say, as a crystal ball. But if you took it, that looks better now. Microsoft long. Microsoft long doesn't look bad, but I must tell you, I do prefer maybe even Meta over Microsoft Lex. You're welcome, Anne. Microsoft is looking really strong. I really like it. Where do you want to long? 391. I would not go before the high of the day, but for that we need a good risk reward ratio. At the moment, this is my problem that most of the stocks I see, but I cannot see a very good risk reward ratio. Maybe Amazon is going to make one now, 182.50. So the market is slowly, steadily moving higher. I'm not very satisfied with the volume, though. Let's see. Okay, okay, traders, just a second. I will be back soon. Okay, guys, sorry for that, but my little dog just escaped. He's Raspberry. She's Raspberry. And she just escaped from the flat or from the house. Sorry. So I just grabbed him. Hopefully she's going to get some luck, right? Okay, guys, you see, she just got luck for us. Here comes NVDA. Okay, traders, so on the NVDA, I would like to see a 112.50 at least. And or Netflix still looks very good in my opinion. And I'm going to push a little bit higher this stop loss, but I just do not want to miss the rest of the green moves here. Go NVDA, go. BA, it's coming back, guys. I'm going to stay here with the BA short opportunity. I still cannot see the entry here, but looks quite interesting in my opinion. Okay, checking immediately, Nitsan. CT, just take a partial, I would say. Beautiful trade on CT, nice intraday breakout. Listen, it still can stretch to 66, in my opinion. So if you have not partial yet, I would take a partial, put your stop loss under this consolidation low, like under 65.30, and you still can stretch for the second move. All right, traders, finally here comes or NVDA, and actually I really want to see at least a 30 cents. It's nothing. So I really hope now it's going to start pushing. On the Netflix, guys, I don't know how much you are stretched on the share size, but if we break the 970, especially 972, I'm going to take a little bit more off and then let it run all day long. Market starting to be a little bit stretched, in my opinion. And the BA looks really good under 156 and 60 traders for a short now if it's going to fail here. Yes, NVDA, back to the entry. I must tell you we should watch it to check into the high of the day indeed. And traders, you know what? I'm not going to take any more partial on the Netflix. I'm just going to put my final stop loss on the Netflix traders. It's 963. 963. This is what I'm going to do. Final stop loss on the Netflix, 963. And the NVDA, I really hope you're going to stretch it now. Wow, SMCI was a nice VWAP reversal. I was just not there on time. But now I'm watching Meta for a possible VWAP reversal and BA if it's failing. Again, I'm going to get a short on it under 156 and 60. So this is going to be my next trade here under 156 and 60. The BA, that looks good in my opinion. And actually even Scott called them VDA. And VDA, unfortunately, is just making the noise again here. Stop loss traders on the BA, it should be over 157 and 70, so a little bit more than $1. And then VDA is just playing around again. Market started to pull back a little bit. As I mentioned you, I feel like it's a bit extended, so I'm not surprised on that. I'm still in NVDA. However, I must tell you, I do not want to see that down under 111.50. If it goes under 111.50, I don't think so. I'm going to keep it there. And SPY Triple Q are fighting. Raspberry. She's such a naughty dog. Oh my goodness. Okay, go NVDA, go Netflix, beautiful. So if you are stretched on the share size on the Netflix, your decision, but might I would take my third partial here and then to put my stop loss under 965 now. PLTR looks nice, but only two candles are pull back on the PLTR. I would like to see that back to this 95.20 level and then decide. SMCI amazing. Unfortunately, this Meta broke the VWAP, also I'm still watching it for a possible VWAP reversal. And again, traders, my stop loss on the Netflix under 965. And unfortunately, NVDA, I need to say goodbye if it's breaking this 111.48 again. Because that means that might even the market is going to give up. So watch out on that, please. SPY Triple Q fighting hard. 30 minutes just went by. Or Netflix is still doing great, and unfortunately this NVDA not really indeed. It needs to make a reversal here and go back over 112. Regarding the PLTR, I don't know. LAR 96.20 would be the reversal here. Tesla, it's making a bull flag as well in the meantime, by the way. Wow, Netflix, that's an amazing trade. I hope we will get the $20 at the end. Microsoft at the VWAP too. Okay, I'm going to take off this SMCI. It's just out of the roof now. Microsoft. Yes, just like unfortunately, just like Meta, Lex is just breaking the VWAP now quite hardly, and this is not a good sign for a VWAP reversal. And look at Tesla breaking out. Wow, completely missed Tesla today, guys. Wow, Microsoft dropping, Meta dropping, Amazon dropping. How about Apple? But Tesla going up. Phew, what a crazy market again, guys. Both of the indices just started to pull back, or ETFs. but none of them broke the VWAP yet to the downside. Do you shorting TQQQ? Okay, let me just check it. Apple is still fighting too, as I see. And Google short, checking Google short. Watch out on the BA traders. It's going to get ready, hopefully, for this nice short of mine. And the TQQQ, well, I would say under 50-50. Google can be a double bottom here. Watch out, anticipator. Not the best risk reward ratio, but I see what you mean here. Like the market is starting to be weaker. So yeah, I agree. And traders, I must tell you, really, I'm going to be out under 111.48 on this NVDA because if the market is failing over, it's going to go there in no time. But we are still fighting here with the bulls. And my Netflix is $3 away from the $20 per share. Guys, it's amazing. Wow. Okay, Microsoft making the reversal. Apple gonna halt for shorts now, Lex? Well, let's see. All right, traders, amazing. Here comes almost the $20 on the Netflix. I really hope you are still holding it with me. And in the meantime, the market, it just made a pullback, so watch out with the shorts. I still like the OBA. Let's see whether this pullback is going to be a real one. If not, then I agree with TQQQ short legs. Big red candle just happened, but might not have followed through, of course. On the Apple, you mean? Yeah. Traders, Netflix stop loss in the meantime. I'm going to put it under 970 now. 970. What a beautiful trade. Okay. All right, traders, this is a patience game now, but I must tell you, I'm just on the verge to get rid of this NVDA now, as I feel like that the market is pushing lower, which is not good. And I love the TQQQ shorting opportunity. I still like BA2. The new on Netflix did sound so bullish. Yes, exactly, Nitan. That's why I was watching it. Like usually, you know what? And the other thing is with the Netflix, it does not care about the market, especially if it gets some really good news. Yeah, Lex, this NVIDIA is just in no man's land. So maybe we just should get rid of it and that's it. Yeah, as I see, even Raspberry doesn't like it anymore. She's almost barking. Last chance. She's threatening the NVDA to go higher. Baba, checking. Yes, Baba looks good. Baba looks good, Kevin. But I must tell you, I can't even imagine a long on this stock over 113.70. Short, yes, 113, under 113. However, watch out with it because I see more buyers on the, at least at the moment, on the Baba. And I don't like the volume on the Baba. This is my only thing here, which I don't like. Guys, Netflix officially $20 per share. Amazing. And actually it's still stretching higher. What kind of dog? She's a Maltese. She's a Maltese. Little white snowball. I have an older dog. He's a Maltese mix. He's from the shelter, animal shelter, and raspberries. She belongs to my daughter. Okay, NVDA, come on. Here we go, guys, again. Yes, Nitsan, it's completely wild, guys. Okay, don't take the last shares out. Just move your stop loss to 977. Final stop loss, official final stop loss on Netflix, 977. And the SPY triple Q going back slowly to the highs. Also, NVDA, I'm really, really starting to be tired of it. Tesla still going higher. Unfortunately, this AM or NVDA just cannot get unleashed by the bulls at all. It's suffering. Yeah, it's still going. I think it's, I don't know. It's just crazy. And I'm so happy we're still in. Just, I have, you know what? 10 shares left, but who cares? 10 shares and $25 in the money. AMD breaking out, so maybe NVIDIA will move. Yeah, I see at least NVIDIA or AMD made, but no, it cannot. Look at that NVIDIA. It's just nasty. Yes, Nitsan, everyone is still, you know, like in streaming, this was the first one. Guys, this is my big winner. This is my biggest winner, I would say maybe in this year. Wow, and it's still going. That's amazing. Now I see some, maybe it's peaking a little bit. That's crazy. Unbelievable. Okay, let me just check my stop loss and VDA. Last minutes on my side, and look at the market is breaking out almost. Guys, Amazon looks like as a possible VWAP reversal here, which I'm checking, but we need the breakout with the market first. We need the breakout with the market first. Okay, now I'm going to put my stop loss under 979. So the Netflix traders, it's a very typical trade, which I would say this is a big winner. I have not had such a big winner for a while, and I'm very happy to see that now. And it's just moving. My official stop loss, it's under 980, more than $20 in the money, and let's see if it's still stretching higher. Overall market, it's a bit stuck, in my opinion. It's just not just in my opinion, you can see it, it's completely stagnant. We need to break over the high. If it's breaking over the high, I don't know, NVDA. I just trying to give up. I'm starting to give up. Difficult to make money today. Yeah, actually, if you did not get into Tesla PLTR or the Netflix on time, it's really, really hard to get in anything because it's literally not moving. Google looking better now under 157.89, checking. And traders on Netflix is still going amazing indeed. Market though it's on the highs, but it can fail at any time, so watch out. Yes, it's looking better now. I agree, anticipator. In the meantime, I'm still watching this NVDA, but I'm really ready to get rid of it if the market is going to make a reversal here. I'm not going to stay in at all. My Netflix is still running. Exactly, Nitsan. We just spoke about this on our mentoring that it's so hard to get a really huge winner nowadays. And we just got it. I'm so happy. And we will get a $30 per share, guys. It's a $30 per share. Wow. I'm amazed. Netflix. We just reached officially the $30 per share mover. Amazon, yes, and I missed it. Sorry. I'm a bit distracted by this Netflix now. Yeah, it made the VWAP reversal on 181.60. Even if I'm not taking it, guys, but I'm calling it, you can go for it. If you like it and if it is aligned with your strategy, if it fits to your strategy, if it does not fit, don't go to any calls from anyone. Traders, triple Q and SPY breaking out, and this is the last chance for my NVDA to do something. If at this time it's not able to break at least 112.20, I'm going to be out with a very, very small loss. And on the Netflix, in the meantime, I'm just going to move it to 986. So I'm just closing out almost $30 per share winner, and I'm still in NVDA. Unfortunately, I missed my Amazon own Amazon VWAP reversal call. And finally, NVDA is starting the job. Meta about the VWAP, I like it. Meta now, I would say 534.60 maybe. This looks better too. Market just broke. That's a good one. And traders, I put my stop loss to 986 on the Netflix, and I really want to see now this NVDA to show something. Yes, anticipator, I see also it's still a bit fragile in my opinion, this new high on the market. And look at that, again, a sell-off on the NVDA. Traders, I think this is the last try from the NVDA. If it's breaking 112 again, I'm not going to do like 112.90, I'm out. You see, I'm giving the chance, but on the other hand, I just try to close the gap between the risk and the profit. And guys, I feel like Netflix is going to be out in almost $30 per share. So NVDA behave because under 90, I'm going to be out 111.90. I'm not going to give any more chance. And I must tell you, your Google short is doing much better. Okay. NVDA, come on. Don't go there. If it goes there, it's okay. Okay, 85, and I'm out. 93, 97, 98. I still like BA by the way. I still like BA. And on 111.85, officially, I'm going to drop this NVDA, which means I think I just made a good job here. I gave the chance for that stock. Really nice patient, but it did not work out. It's okay. Still hanging on a thread. Apple, it's nice mover, I see. Let's break down here. NVIDIA hanging on a thread, so does Netflix. Almost reached my 985.40 level. Oh, actually, I'm out. Sorry, it reached. So traders, officially, I'm out of the Netflix. That is amazing. That was the trade of the year so far for me. I hope for you as well, not just for me. And Baba call under 113, that was really good. And now we are waiting. We are waiting for the market to break this low of the VWAP or break another high. But I feel like the bulls are getting maybe a bit weaker. Not sure though. Baba short looks good here too. Yes, let me just check who called. Sorry guys if I forgot who called, but someone called the Baba under 113, and I've told that yes, actually over 113.60 it's a nice long, under 113 it's a nice short. I just did not like the volume on the Baba. Okay. Thank you, Banzai. Okay. And you are doing great in this room. I'm happy to hear that, but I think that VIP room, it's a very good room as well, especially if there is Amir and DVG, like a lots of traders there at the same time. It can be really fun and great. Netflix is officially out, traders, with almost $30 on the last shares. Amazing. And I think I've never been so patient with a trade like NVDA, and it was quite hanging on a thread. All right, traders, in the meantime, the SPY is still moving slowly, unfortunately. So please, let's be careful with that. And I'm out of my NVDA. As I've told you, I gave the chance out. One very small loser and one huge winner. And I guess we had some very nasty news for the market. That's good that I had actually a hard stop loss in here. Yes, something weird is going on. Relax. I'm just checking what is that. If you found it, please let me know. News. And I'm in BA at the moment, guys. This is my third trade on BA. On the BA, I would like to see a 156 at least for the first partial. Everything is dropping. Okay. Apple under the lows. Everything is under the lows. Nitsan actually wait because this is a very nasty drop here. Something really weird is going on now. I guess some I cannot go for anything. Just I guess very nasty tariffs news again. Maybe 156. I'm going to take my first partial on the BA traders. It's getting close. SPY triple Q, it's back to the lows in no time. Amazing. I'm going to take 75% off BA around 156. I think no one was expecting that. This is what I was talking about, traders, that this is a very nasty time for surprises every day, and you never know when it's going to hit. However, I don't like the fact that the BA is not able to break even the 156.50 so far. It broke but could not continue. That's not a good sign. But the market is still stretching lower. You said no progression on conversation with tariffs. Thank you, Tara. Yeah, this is what I was expecting, like lack of negotiations or something is not okay. Anticipator, beautiful Google short. You see, I've told you it's looking much better. But traders, I do not like BA short at all. Like it should go down already. It should have gone down under 156 already. So I'm just about to close some. I like the half out. I don't like the way how it is moving. It should have gone already to 156 and it's not selling off. So here we are on 156.50, 48. It cannot break it. I'm not going to push it and force it if it doesn't want to go. And at the moment, as I see, it doesn't want to go. 156.40 and not enough sellers here. I don't like it. So last chance here and I'm ready to drop the half of my share size. Nice trade, Lex. Very happy. Yeah, definitely. The TQQQ was fantastic. I was not expecting this big move. No one actually. All right, traders, I've just decided to drop half of the share size on the BA. That's definitely an ugly news. So I dropped half of the share size on the BA, and I don't think so I'm going to let it to run over 157 either. It just does not goes as it should have. But beautiful shorts on your side on Google TQQQ if you took it. Well done. Tesla, big VWAP reversal here too. But overall market needs a little time now to find itself, so be careful. Yes, Lex, I agree with the Apple. It just showed the direction already, right? Okay, traders, watch out because the market is pulling back. BA has not convinced me yet. So as I've told you, half is out and I'm going to be out with the other half over 157. Half it was out in 20 cents, which is not bad. This was not the plan, but I just do not like how it moved. It did not move with the market actually. Now it started to move a little bit, but still extremely hectic. I don't like the whole move here. Okay, SPY triple Q pulled back a little bit. My other half on BA is still in. Let's see whether we can break the 156 here finally, and then go to the 155.80 for the next partial. Maybe we are going to roll over here. BA finally moving a little bit, not too much though. PRTR for reversal only over 96, LAR, only over 96. Nice break finally on BA. Let's be continued here. 155, 70, 80 would be my next partial here. Not a huge winner because I was losing my faith in that stock a little bit. Yes, maybe it's a second leg. All right, traders, here comes the BA second partial 155.80. Doing small short in Tesla, stop over the... Okay, Lex, be careful though, because we still don't know what's going to happen. So traders, small partial or a small share size left in the BA. I just still do not trust this move too much. I really hope we are going to see more, but the market seems like hectic. Shoshan, no new tariffs. It is just a bad news that the EU, it's a bit disappointed because, as Tara just wrote, the news that EU said no progression on the conversations with the tariffs, unfortunately. That means that there are no new tariffs, but bad news that the negotiations are not going well at all. And everyone is expecting that to see some progress on the negotiations at least. Yes, my email, I'm just going to give it to you, agi@tefs.com. Amazon checking, Amazon 179, if the market continues, 179.50. Yeah, doesn't look bad, actually. Look at Meta already continues, Microsoft rolling over. Or BA is still on. My stop loss on the BA traders 156 and 60. And here is the second partialing point. If you did not take it yet, here is the second partialing point on the BA. Market slowly pushing back to the lows. What a crazy day. Amazing. D King, I missed you. Okay. Did you take it as well on the TQQQ? I hope so. I was not quick enough, unfortunately. Tesla is making the move too. Well done. Yeah, the 50-50, which I called, but I did not put in on my side, unfortunately. Beautiful move. Great one, guys. Very nice traders. Well done. Beautiful trades today. BA tricked me a little bit, not even NVDA, but I think NVDA was a great example for patience, guys. And as I mentioned, usually I do not give that amount of patience. And just before the news started this crazy move, we were out with a small loss. But actually, well, it's always unexpected. And finally, your BA is pushing as well. Only small winner here because I get out the half on 20 cents. I was actually, I really did not trust because it did not move with the market, but finally it's just making a small winner at least. And I guess maybe your TQQQ is going to print money, especially if the markets are breaking the lows here. Also, for that, we need to break the low, which is 457 with the triple Q and 538.10 with the SPY traders. So let's just watch these levels. Raspberry is sleeping. How about PRTR? PRTR looks interesting. It's just held by the 100 EMA. If we see a reversal, though, might PRTR can be a long candidate, and maybe even Tesla. Pfizer short. Pfizer checking. Double top. Ooh, yes, profit taking can be, but just be careful, Nitsan, okay? With this Pfizer. Okay, Lex, I'm going to check it after the stream. Yes, King, it does, but for that, again, the market really needs to break down and continue. Traders, the stop loss on the BA can stay on 156 and 50, okay? 156 and 55, actually, because 53 is the 20 EMA here. I see some pullback now on the market, so watch out with the shorts at the moment. And let's just see whether the market is going to make a double bottom here or just a small pullback and thus continue lower. Yes, Kevin, 9,000 times size in BA 150 calls being sold to open. Wow, really, Kevin, that's crazy. That's why it's just moving so crazy today. I never liked BA, actually. It was on my ban list for months. And seems like I'm not going to like it too much. I was just really focusing on it because of the news. Okay, traders, so far market is a bit distracted by this news, I feel like. So let's see what's going to be the next step here. What a crazy move. Oh my goodness. Still on the verge of a pullback by the market side, so watch out, please. Are your charts on TQQQ working? Yours is just tagged checking. If you or seems like that it's tagged, just go and refresh. I'm just checking my COMEX demo. I have a demo just on the COMEX, but TEFS it's a real account. Yeah, it seems like it's stuck for me as well. Write to COMEX support, guys. Yes, it's stuck on the demo as well. You see? Mm-hmm. I restarted as well, but everything else is moving. But the TQQQ stopped. That's weird. You reach out to the guys by the COMEX support, okay? All right. Okay, guys, in the meantime, seems like that the market is on the verge of a double bottom. Also, I'm not sure it's going to make it if it cannot break the 460 on the triple Q and 541 on the SPY. I think the market needs a little time to decide what's going to be the next step to go. Yes, NVIDIA is stuck. I think everything is going to be stuck a little bit for a little while because we need to see a decision from this market how to continue, how to be continued. Listen, if we are going to make another leg down, definitely the big Max 7 stocks can be a target for a short, like Meta under 526.80. Even Amazon, nasty drop, not even mentioning Microsoft or Google. But first of all, we need to see a decision from the market itself. AMD, Apple too right now. You mean like it's not moving on your platform? Because everything is moving on mine, at least on the demo. And Google is coming back with a double bottom too. Okay, nice green candle so far. Volume though it's not back yet. Yeah, I'm sure they are on it. Okay, guys. And look at that, I forgot PLTR. I just mentioned that this can be an interesting one if the market is holding up. So seems like a nice pullback is happening after this big shock on the market. I'm just checking the financial news quickly. What else it's written here? US stock indices mount cautious bid to build on 2 days of gains. Yeah, we see that, but this is not the news what we need. Yeah, RKLB, it's in the news as well. You mentioned that after hypersonic deals in the US and UK with the RKLB. Interesting. Maybe RKLB can be a target for a possible reversal here too. RKLB. But only over 21.20, I would say. Okay, guys, I would still wait with the news here. I mean, like the market needs to absorb the news and decide which direction to go. If we break the VWAP and we continue back higher, that's a good sign for the bulls. So we can watch. I would say not NVDA, but anything else. This NVDA is just not moving. But here comes Microsoft a double bottom, Meta double bottom, Google double bottom. Amazon is on the weaker side, as I guess. It's not that nice. How about AMD? Not bad, but not the best. All right, let's just wait. Let's just wait for something nice. If you see anything nice setup on your radar, please just let me know. I'm just checking the international news at the moment. HBE. Cannot see any more news. I mean, it was enough, right, for this market again. Okay, and here comes the test for the market on the VWAP, as I mentioned you, and the 460 level too. In the meantime, I'm just repeating myself, traders, if you are into great promos and sales, then please just check out the website because Actually, there is a great Easter sale promotion on the TEFS, and like that, you can just go for nice discounted funded account packages, not just funded account packages, but even great challenges as well, if you like the challenges rather over the funded accounts. Funded accounts, I think, are really, really great, especially for starter traders. Indeed, BA, as I mentioned you that my stop loss is over 156 and 55. I'm out. I just forgot to tell you. Sorry, the king. NVDA, I did take the small loss, and the BA, I'm out after a win. Now, it was not a big winner, but it's an okay green, and I'm out on 156.55. WMT checking. RKLB looks like it's possible reversal too, but the volume starting to fade again. So let's be careful here. WMT. It's all over the place at the moment. This WMT, we can watch it. I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to check my big movers here, like the gainers and the losers. Still CVNA, Netflix are the ones here. CVNA can be a possible reversal too, over to 1650 maybe. Roblox is still strong as well, but it just made the reversal already, not even mentioning Netflix, which made the reversal. I was not there, unfortunately. Spotify is strong. CRWD, one of your favorite. Now let's see CRWD. Traders, the market in the meantime, it's still hesitating here around the VWAP, but it did not make the full rollover yet. So let's just watch it. Okay. All right, traders, watch out on this VWAP or rollover. Don't fail for it. Here we go. All right, guys. So I cannot see any A plus setup at the moment, which I would say this is what I want to take. I would keep an eye though on Tesla strengths, on PLTR strengths. What else here? CVNA is really strong too. Bull all morning, back forth with two. Nicely. Oh yeah, V-Bull from yesterday, right? Now let's see this bullish stock, which is not really bullish today. But listen, what we can expect. Yesterday it was from 30 to 75. Amazing, actually. I don't know how could I miss that. I was not focusing on that. And CVNA is not strong anymore in the meantime, guys. I'm just checking these strong stocks from the gainers and losers list. In the meantime, Sunrun was stronger today too. The how is it called? The 10 stocks like FSLR and the rest. Okay. I would prefer so far in this environment definitely reversals, traders, or intraday breakouts. Nothing else. 6 early, very well done. The market looks like inverted cup and handle. Well, let's just wait a little bit more. It's an inverted cup and handle. The cup is always higher high than the the handle. Just be careful on that. Okay, like for example, the Tesla, it's a cup and handle now. Indeed, Tesla is pushing higher traders. BA is going back, but I'm not going to touch BA for sure. It was enough. Okay, CVX is in red. Baba is in red too. Ford, ouch, that's ugly. Lex, I know that kind of feeling. Sometimes we do work a lot for not too much, but you know what is the most important? To learn from it. This is the most important. All right, traders, now I see a cup and handle formation on the market. As I mentioned you, we need to break 460 with the triple Q and 541 with the SPY. In this case, even Apple is coming back. Unfortunately, Tesla is too late, but we can watch maybe this PLTR here. PLTR can be interesting only over 96.40 maybe. However, I must tell you I have 15 minutes left and I don't think so I'm going to risk my profits. So for the ones who are satisfied with their day, and I'm very, very much interested, how is your day today? So let me just ask you, just creating a poll for that. How is your trading day? So let's be a green, a red, and a no trade. Okay, and let's see. I'm just starting the poll. In the meantime, the market just broke these levels, so nice push to the upside. As I mentioned, you maybe PLTR goes there too. AMD is not bad either. Here comes Meta. But let's just watch out, guys, because this was like a really, really nasty drop for the overall market. And I'm just checking on Netflix in a second. Okay, so let's see how your day is doing. Green, red, or no trade. Wow, this Tesla is just not kidding with going higher as I see. Okay. Netflix, I think it got a little bit tired after this huge move. SPY triple Q, nice push over the Viva, but we need to see a continuation now. It's not enough. RKB, very strong lag, yes. I have not seen the news on time of RKRB, and seems like it just got tired too. It just cannot make the reversal now. Just checking the stronger stocks here. IBM is quite strong too. How about MU? Oof, MU, it's ugly today. Scott has not called anything since the NVDA. And the market back on the middle of almost to the middle of the day. Ouch. Okay. Come on, market. How about Johnson and Johnson? Oof, Johnson and Johnson doesn't look good. Looks like rather a continuation to the downside on J&J. Okay, it seems like the Colmex platform is back, traders. Hopefully it's not going to stop now. I'm in the bull again, long from 46, checking. Ooh, Meta, nice. Checking bull. V bull. What a crazy mover. Wow. Yesterday it was amazing. Okay, Phew, good luck for that. Guys, watch out, another news. Oh my goodness, I hate that. Okay, this is the sign for me. Hands off. That's it. Seems like another news, guys. Watch out, please. Look at that move. Look at that move. I was just watching Meta, possibly over 533, but I must tell you this is the sign. This is the sign to keep away. Okay, what else? Now what's happening now? Let's just find out. If you find it before me, please just post it in the group. But I'm sure that should be some news driven as well. It was a really, really ugly move again. 2 billion from India to the US ahead of Trump tariffs, customs data, Apple. Okay. Wow, wow. Okay, guys, this is nasty. And now seems like we have a small selling pressure again. Foxconn sent the highest amount ever of fireworks in a month, first 1.3 billion from India to the US ahead of Trump's tariffs, customs data, Apple. My goodness. Well, yeah, these tariffs are just killing everything as I see. Not nice. Not nice. Hmm. Okay, so far traders, again, we need to wait until the whole market comes down a little bit. PRT are still holding, by the way. Tesla is still holding. As I see, even Meta, it pulled back though under the Viva, but if it gets back over 533, 60, 70, maybe it's good for a scalp. But now again, the overall market needs to decide which direction to go. And thank you for the news, Banzai. All right. What a crazy moves today. Wow. Just cannot get used to it. I mean, as we are day traders, we like volatility, right? But this is a little bit too much here. Just a tiny bit. Okay, traders, as I see 61% of yours, it's in green, 17 in red, sorry for that, and 22% of the traders decided not to take any trades today, which is completely understandable. Also, the beginning looked like a great start of the day. After that, the market just slowed down a little bit, and then we got another news regarding the tariffs negotiations, which caused some trouble for the bulls. And now another news. I don't know how many more it's coming, but be careful actually. Okay, so I'm just ending the poll. 3-point move. Lee, I guess you are having your new favorite, right? Happy to hear that. But be careful. Also, I know that you can just play this right with the quick moves. Happy to hear this. Okay, traders. B plus blue, it's great. 9 are now on the bull trades. Wow, you're killing it. Oh, my killer trade today, it was Netflix, definitely. Happy for that. Sorry, guys. Raspberry starting to be a little bit impatient here. Sorry, guys, I am back. Like another AVGO. Nice. Okay, really happy to hear. Hopefully, it's going to stay like a great mover because this is still the IPO second day, which is usually a great day for an IPO. But seems like for bull, even the first day was amazing. All right, traders, I think I'm just going to call it as a day for trading so far. Market, be careful with the market. Seems like that this is an unexpected news day. I mean, we had already two, and who knows how many still in the pipeline. Market, it's a bit confused as I see, a little bit glued to the VWAP in the middle of the range of the trading day. I would though keep an eye on PLTR, on Tesla, definitely, and maybe RKLB. Meta, I like here. Microsoft, possible push higher, but for that, we really need a decision again from the market, which is not easy. And definitely watch the Apple, guys. It can really show the direction a little bit before. Webull is the platform that I trade on, and it's very good. Oh, really? Okay. I never traded on it, but as I see, then it worth to trade with them for you for sure. Thank you, traders, very much for your participation, your interaction. I really love trading with you every day. Please check out the Easter promotions if you are interested in any challenges to win a funded account or in a funded account to get more private mentoring, education, and so on. Please just grab on these deals because really good deals, up to 25% discount on the higher packages. I just pinned the link for that. So if you go up on the chat, you can see that and go for it. Okay, so I heard it's very good for day trading. We likes it, so it seems like it's a good one. All right, traders, enjoy your rest of the day. And of course, tomorrow I'm going to be here again, 9 a.m. sharp, market time as always. And don't forget, this week it's still a shortened week because of Good Friday is coming with no trading, no stock exchanges open. But until that, I really hope we will still find a similar great trades like Netflix today. Thank you, everyone, and have a beautiful rest of your day. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, yes, and don't forget the thumbs up, please, if you like the stream. Thank you. Bye.